come on then, speak up, man, speak up.
What are you saying?
Chatting shit, mate.
What the fuck you say, cunt?
You and I'm fucking retarded.
What?
Cheeseburger.
How do I sound English?
Yeah.
No.
Shut up.
Shukran.
You think hard, don't you, bro? You think you're
Sound
so
like the
hard.
volume of the book your mother came on.
What?
Is pork your idea of shit talk?
Yummy ham sandwich.
Bro, watch out, I know all the Osamas.
You have Alzheimer's, bro. I feel bad for you. Sorry, bro. Alright, the 5th is just loading up. He's opening up Rainbow Six Siege. Be careful because he's probably gonna aimbot you. His hackers take like ages to inject, so.
Only come inside anime girls. Quivering clit, full-jointed pussy, fresh balls, elegant ejaculation. First the kiss, then the cum.
Hey guys, it's Shiv from Esports Schools. Welcome to the third week of consecutive Rainbow Six Siege tournaments, sponsored by our sponsors Ackery, Thermaltake, Rural Innovation Network, and Overclocker Zone. Make sure to check them out at the sponsors link below. But for now, for this week, we have a best of 3 instead of a best of 1 match. Oh God. But that's gonna get copyright claimed. But essentially, we're Minty, can you clip that? Thank you. But essentially, we're gonna start the game. It is a bomb on Cafe Dostoevsky and Resident Sleeper versus PaPi. So
It's
we
not
are going
really
to start.
connected to his flux capacitor very well. So.
We are going to start the match right now.
Bruh. Dude,
Why did you stop?
You fucking.
Well, that was interesting. All right, so PaPi's back. Oh, okay, they're leaving. Okay, 2 seconds, guys. Then.
Jack it up.
Steel, we can't hear you. Steel. Okay.
No problem.
Okay. Can we all go into a Discord though so I can stream at you or no?
Nah.
Yeah, sorry boys, my PC kind of crashed there.
Right.
Stop!
No, wait, I gotta go get some water.
Right.
Gonna cry, maybe shit and come. And I need to go to hammam.
What?
Hammam, يلا حبيبتي hammam. Hammam.
That's great.
What?
That's great.
Jack it up.
Go!
Alright, everyone, really sorry for the delay on that. We just had a team member missing, then we had to restart the match. But anyways, let's start the Resident Sleeper versus Jeez. The Resident Sleeper versus PaPi game of the PaPi starting on defense, Resident Sleeper starting attack on Cafe. This is Bomb, and the band phase starts. Thank you to our sponsors, Acri, Overclocker Zone, Thermal Take, and Rural Innovation Network. You can check them all out at the links below. So PaPi's banning their first operator seems very interesting to see what they're going to pick on Cafe, no less, on the attacking side. And they pick Thatcher. Very interesting because you can't exactly breach walls, and that'll be pretty detrimental. So Resident Sleeper are now banning their attack operator, so they've already chosen, and it is Jackal. Okay, Cuckoo Owl, thanks for coming in. Be sure to follow us and be active in the chat because that we are always appreciate new people. All right, so Resident Sleeper is banning their defense operator, and they have chosen Valkyrie. Valkyrie is very good with cam, so I see why they have. And PaPi is now banning their defense. Llama Lord 48, very cool with the poggers in the chat. Thank you for joining us today. Make sure to give us a follow. Mira. All right, so we've got very strategic picks, but that limits both teams' options. So we'll see what happens in this case. Kugial, if we appreciate a follow, that'd be great. Obviously, thank you to our sponsors, Acri, Rural Innovation Network, Thermal Take, and Overclocker Zone. Be sure to check them out in the description. Now, in terms of pick waves, we have Wamai, Maestro, Legion, Mute, and no, rather Bandit, and one more for the PaPi and Goyo. We have IQ, Hibana, Sledge, Zofia, and Twitch. So very good. I've already followed you, you Garen man. Thank you very much. Appreciate that very much. So, welcome to the esports game. Join the Discord in the below if you want to. And as always, thank you to our sponsors. So there's so Jammy Salmon is switching from Twitch to Gridlock, and then switching from I forgot the name to Pulse. All right. Radio. So we see PaPi obviously you're trying to defend. Let's see their defensive strats. MX Chaps, that's a very specific one, putting up Meister cams, but in very good locations. Here, boy. Oh, hey, Minty, how's it going? Hope you're doing well, man. Salmon. Hell yeah, brothers. So Secker obviously reinforcing all the main points of I'd say access. I'm not too knowledgeable on Siege. I only played it on PlayStation 4 and yeah, but we don't really have any other commentators, so you'll have to do with me. Pretty much what's gonna happen is they're electrocuting, and obviously, as we saw last week, Bandit was very, very powerful as Resident Sleeper makes their way with, I'm going to follow Max H over here, trying to get the cheeky spawn peak, or rather, defend for spawn peaks on the attack side, as we all know, Secker Steel is the spawn peak killer, but he might get it. So, I don't understand what people are saying in chat, but nevertheless, I welcome it. Unless it's, racist or sexist or homophobic or whatever. Um, Pretty much they are repelling up the corridors, and Max H goes for a little bit of an aggressive breaching charge as he gets some gunfire from him. Looking at the other members, we have Secker Steel getting some damage, definitely, from his Bandit thing, but, Bandit with the cool holographic rip Bandit ACOG, and Hulk just right below him in the window is it's very tense. You can just feel that tension. You can feel that sense of I don't know what else to say, but pretty much have Pulse would be very, very, very powerful in this map. Obviously, you can't. It seems like they know where they are, and it's so eerily like for them to be stopping exactly as Max H goes down to repel, then goes up. We have got about a minute and 43 seconds on the clock, and anything can happen at a time. Sacred Steel was the only one who's taken a considerable amount of damage as PaPi gets a little bit of a flash grenade and gets some gunfire from none other than Max H. As I previously mentioned, the Max H is shooting through the wall, and Orbit PaPi trying to find a little bit of a way around him, so that'll be very, very smart to do. So as you probably he's gonna initiate to plant a diffuser while he has all his teammates over here, or he's trying to go really, really aggressive to get him out. But the bandit charges are definitely going to hinder him in this, as he can use the Meister Cram as the first kill goes around. You be dying though, does not die and kills Sector Steel of PaPi, and it's just very, very interesting to see what happens as Maxley tries to go for a cheeky headshot. He could have planted a diffuser right now and gotten Resident Sleeper under some pressure, but nevertheless, I'm not really to judge. I'm not really good at Siege. Moving on. They try to go really aggressive here on a take and try to get some cheeky headshots. It's a 4v4. Alex PaPi kills Hulk. UB dying though does not die and still kills Proto PaPi. Max H kills Alex PaPi, so it's a 4v2, 4 for Resident Sleeper and 2 for PaPi as Max H gets a stung as MX Chaps in orbit gets down as MX Chaps actually kills Max H with his LMG as he goes down, and orbit PaPi is the only standing member left here. Quite a bit of predicament as it's a 3v1 and Resident Sleeper has won round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Very well done from them. You can break a window and expel Ha to get healed. Ha, bullscope where Max H is a god. Hell yeah. Commentary is on point. Yo, be more I'm sorry. I'm just I'm very new to commentary, so I don't exactly have the sage professionalism commentator here, as we have IQ, Sledge, Sophia, Twitch, and Glaz, Kaid, Meister, Goya, Mute, and Castle. Very interesting picks. Castle, very interesting choice on this map. Report Hulk 0401 wind trading. Could you educate me more on wind trading? And yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's a how long have you been in Siege? Well, I started on the PlayStation 4 initially with my friends. I remember hearing really, really bad things about Siege due to the launch. Um, but can you prove more to these allegations, Cookie underscore OW? But yeah, I played Overwatch on the PS4 when it initially launched. Um, Probably like around the year one, year two. So not initially, but you know, he smells. Okay. It's not really an accusation. Let's look at the team structure. So they've picked the basement here, and obviously this entrance right here is a peak for spawn peeking. I've been killed there very much times. I have 88 hours till 1,000 hours on Siege. Whoa, that is really, really good, dude. Honestly, I've never, I probably don't even have like um fucking like 1,000 hours on any game. The most I've had on any game is probably like 200 hours on GTA 5, no, like 300, and that's like completing the single player. Like, yeah, Penta Pengu got 1,000. Yeah, like that's this thing though. Like I have always wanted to be like an esports like gamer before I was like this manager and this organizer of events, right? But I've always wanted to game and stuff. Also, Sam Carson, if you can stop spamming symbols, I think that's why Nightbot is deleting your things. Is we are up to 8 viewers. Hell yeah, they're moving in very slowly. Um, as we see, consumer of also known as Murray, slowly trying to repel down. Sledge was a very good pick, but I think that every operator with a shotgun can do what Sledge does. But Sledge has Donk Hammer, so you know I think that. Let's go well. I love the classical music playing. That is so fucking nice. So as you can see, the PaPi team very holding quite hard angles as Max H goes down with Proto PaPi as he is gonna move down most likely. Yes he is. All right, so he moves down, and there's one more floor until the bomb gets down. And as we can see, at Resident Sleeper and PaPi are, PaPi's holding very hard angles as Resident Sleeper is being quite aggressive, but they don't really have, well, they have time, but not too much time on their hand. They've got about a minute and 10 seconds, which, I mean, they've gone really aggressive, but they just stopped as Max H blows up the castle and it just doesn't blow up. Huh. But did it blow up? Or did it not because of the mute jammer? Regardless, so we have some. Yeah, no, it didn't blow up. Huh? That's odd. Probably because there's a mute jammer. Yeah. So that's Sector Steel's fine work. As Sector Steel is actually the most damaged one. Is he's in a bit of a gunfight at the moment. Who's gonna win? It's Sector Steel and Hulk 0401 and. If he is watching this, is a 9-second delay. As Sector Steel, rather Alex Pappy gets Hulk, and it's a 4v3 right now for Resident Sleeper winning, and UB dying though does not die and actually kills MX Chaps Pappy. So it's a 4v3 at the moment for Resident Sleeper. And yes, we're getting some poggers from Planet Curious. Planet Curious, if we don't mind, if we can get some follow, that'd be very much appreciated. How you doing today, dude? So we've got about 10 seconds remaining, and we've got 4v2 at the moment. So it's a 4v1, and Resident Sleeper wins round 2 of Cafe. Very cool. Can we get a follow from Planet Curious? The very cool. And got some poggers in the chat. Hell yeah. Alright, so round 3. It's not really gone Pappy's way, unless last week, which it went very well. Pappy actually won the entire tournament. And we have now Wamai, Maestro, Bandit, Pulse and Legion with IQ, Twitch, Sledge, Therma, and Zofia on both sides of the table. So yeah, I mean, it's very interesting to pick Thermite when they could have definitely picked Hibana in this case because, I mean, well, you need a big thing, like a big like hole as you know, Thermite once said, a big fucking hole coming right up. I feel like Hibana is like small peeking windows with the more specialized kind of pellets, or even Maverick would be good. Whoa, bad word alert. I do apologize. So let's see what the whole situation is from PaPi. right here. Okay, we're not gonna tolerate that in chat, Cookie. Um, but yeah, we have PaPi, just yeah, holding angles, probably just using the bandit charges to their advantage, trying to place more of an emphasis on their outs, like their entrance to the objective rather than in their objective. If I mean, I'm trying to be technical, but as you can see, Max H trying to get some cheeky swamp peekers. It's really weird to the fact that Proto Pappy, he's actually trying to probably get some cheeky spawn peeks and uh, moves down very slowly, trying to scout as, or rather roam, should I say, is the correct term. All right, we got some gunfire from Max H right over here, trying to detect some devices as he detects the camera. Don't know why you would really do that in gunfire, but okay. They're better at siege than I am, so. So we've got Max H going there, and we have most likely I would say it's MX Chaps, no, or it's Orbit and Secker Steel covering that one window. So they hear Max H. As soon as Max H actually goes in there, he is completely screwed. I was gonna say bum fucked, but I mean I said it, so yeah. He's trying to very stealthily take care of those bandit charges, but the downside of that is that Secker actually knows that you're there. Secker with definitely his bandit is definitely, a lethal force to be caged with, as he does have the most damage out of anyone at the moment. That's a very recurring theme. But if as we switch to the more, um, I would say, more aerial view, we have Max H actually killing Sector Steel. So it was my bad. I did not notice, and his calls are most likely gonna go out right now, as he repels in through the window and makes his way to B side. We have MX Chaps and Proto obviously trying to hold the angle, and they all know where they are, so trying to cover their angles. Very interesting. Trying obviously Max H is going to remove the mana charges, and most likely gonna get Jammy Salmon. Or oh my god, he's a bit of a gunfight with the moment with MX Chaps and PaPi, if I'm not mistaken, as the thermal charge goes off. He's the lowest on health over here, but definitely the most feisty out of the bunch. So one good shot and he is down. But we have Orbits here moving to the defense side. Orbits trying to find an angle, trying to find where they are. He has the advantage here, but also the disadvantage of being stormed, but the advantage of having that precise angle. So if they make a little bit of a rushing move, then it's they have got an advantage as Max H plants the diffuser. It's a 5v3, 5v2 situation, 4v2 situation. UB dying though gets per Pappy hull kits, and the diffuser is planted. It's a 1v4 with MX Chaps. And can MX Chaps clutch this? No, he cannot. And attackers have won round 3, and that's Resident Sleeper for you guys. So very impressive stuff from Resident Sleeper. Definitely Cafe's their side of the map. As we have round 4 at the moment, we will see what really works for them. The Hulk learned how the games works finally. Well, at least we're seeing some active chats. That's good. I'd like to thank our sponsors: Acri, Thermaltake, Overclocker Zone, and Rule Innovation Network. So check this out at the link at below. And also, if you don't mind, you can join our Discord server where we host tournaments like this every week. We have a next week's tournament with Rebel versus the Anti-Dana Boys, and the winner of that will get the winner of this. So yeah, Ackery, Poggers. Ackery is a wonderful graphic design service where they get you know they get graphic design done for really cheap and high quality. Their logo, our actual esports logo, and our Twitch channel banner are designed by them. So go check them out by using the @GFX designer handle in our Discord, or go to their Discord in the link in the description. Get Gryphon Hockey to be a sponsor? Yeah, I'll look into that. Sure, why not? We're always looking for new sponsors, so if you know anyone, please refer them to us. If you were looking for, like, I mean, they are in a bit of a cold store. And speaking of cold, you can keep your CPU, graphics card, and all your components cold with Thermaltake. Thermaltake's new line of AIOs is sure to definitely help the performance of your gaming system. Check them out at the website below or their Instagram thermaltake_middle_east_. Speaking of which, if you want to buy a computer, go to Overclocker Zone, and they'll definitely provide you with a really good price. I actually bought my computer from them, so it's very nice. And if you want something, just be sure to say that Esports School sent you to receive definitely some extra goodies. You can check them out on the website, or you can text their WhatsApp, and they'll, you know, hey, what's up, Shiv? Hey, King Joshua, how you doing? I hope you do well. Intel stock cooler? No, you want Thermaltake AIOs, dude, honestly. Like, AIOs are so fucking, like, good. I have an AI, I used to have an AIO. NTXT actually, failed on me. But now I use, a Ryzen stock cooler. My day was good. Just pretty boring other than this. As you can see that, I'm gonna commentate and really talk in the intervals. PaPi going for the prone poach, so very, very cool. As there might be a little bit of a boogaloo tactics over here. But yeah, my day was good. Thanks for asking, King Joshua. I really do appreciate it. So Max actually going for Spree Hulk goes down by PaPi, so it's a 4v5 for Resident Sleeper. I mean, PaPi are holding the objective pretty well in this regard because the objective is about 2 layers down. I don't think Resident Sleeper know where the objective is, which is pretty big disadvantage. My ear's better than before. Yeah, yeah, you mentioned. That's good to know. Did you get it sorted? Did you go to the doctor? It's a 4v4 at the moment, but as you be dying though, does not die and actually kills MX chaps and PaPi. Mish the fish. Oh, proper Millen. Big one up, man. How you doing, man? So as Jammy Salmon goes down, probably by yeah, as we can see, PaPi. So it's a 3v3 at the moment. PaPi are getting a big advantage with this, as I don't think Resident Sleeper know where where the objective is. It's a 2v3. It's a 1v2 now, as Consumer Fast. Now we have seen Consumer Fast clutch some pretty dire situations, but with 25 seconds left, and Secker Steel and Alex PaPi holding the angle really hard, all they have to do is wait. They've got about 15 seconds left, and they don't really know where the objective is. And about 10 seconds left, right about now, he goes down, and PaPi actually wins round 4. Very cool. The Dark Knight, uh, the Dark Drag, the Dark Knight. Sorry, my bad. That took some Morton, got some pain away. That's good to hear. Thanks, man. It's good to hear that you're better. The Dark Dragon. Oh, so it was my bad. Oh, it's Dark. Fuck. Hi, Dark. Follow our Twitch channel. Thank you for being a sponsor, Lamau XD. Alright, so Lion, Twitch, Sledge, Finca, Zofia, Wyme, Maestro, Smoke, Jaeger, and Legion. But from Finca to Thatcher, and from Smoke to Castle. So that'll be good. Hey guys, could we, you do GFX for the kid? Hell yeah. So, actually, um, Dark actually does GFX, which is accurate. You should definitely check him out on the Discord or on the Discord server linked below. If you want really good, really cheap, and affordable commissions from a very, 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 very talented GFX artist. Actually, we've actually used him in um, the our banner and our logo, so and all the sponsor cards that you see below us, like all the small Twitch cards. So definitely, I think you would not regret it if you guys needed the logo made or anything else made for you. So that should be very, very, very bueno. Alright, so as you can see, the attacker's objective, going with Lion here, probably really good to go their position. Twitch banners, yeah. He does everything from Twitch banners to pretty much everything. And you can find him at the Discord below. Definitely one of the G's. And speaking of what you can find quite easily, Thermaltake and Overclockers PC. Overclockers zones, rather. Because they specialize, like you have the hand in hand. You have like the best cooler with the best PC provider. So you've got like, the best PC. And especially Thermaltake's like fully glass case. Oh, I wanted that so badly, but I was so afraid it would fall, so I just didn't get it. Also, I just didn't have the money at the time to get it, so. Anyways, so we have the Resident Sleeper team slowly repelling in to the objective. They're taking it very strategically, as PaPi obviously do what they do best and hold angles like it's no tomorrow. It's a 4v5 right now. Alex PaPi gets Max H down, so we can see that he's got the most damage out of everyone else. Get an Intel 8400, best CPU. Do you have an Elgato? No, I do not, King Joshua. We first of all, it's a 4v4. I gotta announce that. Um, well, I actually use a software called Streamlabs OBS. It's completely free to download, and I think it is very good if you want to start. If you want to start on console, though, I would recommend it's a 4v3 at the moment, so as UB Dying though gets a double kill from Alex PaPi. Yes, if you're on console, they have this. I know PlayStation has the share button, and I know Xbox does as well. But definitely get a capture card if you can. All right, so they pick up the diffuser, so which is lost Resident Sleeper a fair few bit of time, and oh, getting some fast shots there. It's a 4v3 Resident Sleeper versus PaPi, but PaPi definitely has the advantage here in somewhat as they have time on their side, but so do Resident Sleeper in the fact that they have about 50 seconds, and 50 seconds is a lot of time in Rainbow Six Siege, so as we can see. So as we go, slowly make our way in, we can see that Jamie Salmon is the only one there. And as there's gunfire, it's a 3v3, and MX Chappers goes down. Sex Steel goes down as UB Dying, though, kills them, and is the guy of the Reaper, almost, I could say. That's the nickname. I'm gonna give him the Reaper. UB Dying, though, does not die. He kills. Hulk, Hulk 0401 tries to get him the objective and tries to get a sneaky peek as he's got under pressure by MX Chaps, and Resident Sleeper is a 3v2 at is 3. God, I can't speak. All we need to know is PaPi has won round 5. He has just been fucking wow. Like, they've just been holding angles, and they've been doing it well. Not been aggressive at all, and for that I applaud them. I can't exactly add you right now, Dark, as I'm not even in the call. I'm actually just doing a solo casting, but next week I shall. We actually have another caster by the name of Ben Tketcha, who's joining us next week. I have not played Friday. I mean, I actually have played Friday the 13th. When it was really popular, I remember I really wanted it, and I bought it, but I just never played it again. So I'm quite glad that I just did not. Um, Dirty Fat Child. It's a fun game. I like it. Yeah, it is a fun game. There's a similar game like that now. It's Predator Hunting Grounds, I believe. It looks good, but it's not exactly my type of game because there's not much that you can do. It's like, oh, you're either one side or other side. You know, it's like Dead by it's like the whole Dead by Daylight. Is that it? I'm confusing with Dying Light, but yeah, I think that Friday 13th um should be like $5 because it's an old game. Yeah, Dead by Daylight and Friday the 13th and Predator Hunting Grounds are definitely the same. But I digress. I shall talk when they're setting up. As Max H definitely goes very strategic with the buck, as you need to I wouldn't say levelite, but levelite the whole place. But the buck mini shotgun is very useful in pretty much all maps. I'd say buck is like best operate, you know, kind of thing. He has like everything. And that is a phone call. I'm just not going to pick that up. Someone clip that. But essentially, we have PaPi holding the angles as they do, and the Resident Sleeper team are definitely trying to move in. I think part of the reason why Resident Sleeper have been not been doing so well recently, as they don't exactly know where the objective is, and they don't know, like, because PaPi have been holding angles, they've not been aggressive, they've just been staying still, as they have 2 minutes, and nothing's been really happening other than bang, 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 you know, kind of thing. Secker Steel, definitely, is a topic of discussion as he was a really good player last time. But yeah. Alright, so we have probably some gunfire coming soon around. We just have walls being broken and levelated, as we have Max H and Alex PaPi going down. But the only thing that really concerns me is their objective is actually on a lower level. So to just have that like thing and be like, hey, you guys should probably be moving down. It's a 5v4. Zuby dying though gets Alex PaPi does not die, as in be the Reaper. Oh, that Jaeger is perfectly placed. As Zuby dying though gets a double kill on Orb of Happy. Definitely some good levelation there. As it's 5v2 as Max H gets MX Chaps PaPi. It's looking very bad for PaPi at the moment with Proto and Secker Steel. But if they don't have to be aggressive. If they can just stay put, then I think that will all be worth it. Might be a flawless round for Resident Sleeper as Jimmy Salmon goes down. Salmon nearly goes down, and gets that sweet thing as Hulk gets Max H. Probably some unintentional team fire, but if it is intentional, I'll deal with it as a 1v4 for PaPi with Proto and Hulk. As UB dying though plants the bomb diffuser, and it gives definitely Proto a little bit of a, I wouldn't say a little bit, a lot of a dire situation because, as we can see, Resident Sleeper have the bomb planted. They have the teammates for the advantage. They have that room on lockdown. So I think if Proto can clutch this, I think he'll be definitely joining us in the Legends as he gets one person. No, he gets just skated away. He's got about 20 seconds left. He gets Jammy Salmon. We got about 17 seconds as attackers of 1 round 6, and that means Resident Sleeper. Alright, now let's talk about Friday the 13th. Yeah, it's an okay game. I might do it for community stream, but I feel like we could do Drawful because Drawful is actually pretty bueno, as they say. Alright, so it's a 4-2 for Resident Sleeper and PaPi at the moment, and I think that PaPi, if they hold their angles right, they can definitely, uh, you know, do it. But obviously they've just switched sides, so PaPi have just gone to the attack, and uh, Resident Sleeper have just gone to the defense. All right, so I don't know how to pronounce your name, but the first thing I'm thinking is the person with the O4 at the end of the name. I'm just gonna call you Schumacher, like Michael Schumacher, the person who just said consume my ass. Please follow us and please we would appreciate it. So we have Resident Sleeper on the defense for the first time in a long time. It's quite interesting to see what happens, as I think they're just going to reinforce the the whole objective really. I mean, yeah, that's what you do, Chip. Duh, but fucking I don't exactly know what to speak on the reinforcements other than they're most likely good. I've spent a little bit too much time on the rooks as they go for the Bandito Doritos. Shout out to Doritos, by the way. Mate, it's pronounced Shunukums. 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 Okay, not Schumacher. Sorry, I've just been getting a big Formula One crave because the season hasn't started. Come, bro. Come, bro. You know? Funny. Right, so Max H, Hulk, Consumer of A's, Jammy Salmon, and You Be Dying though. I was Consumer. I thought it was Consumer of Ass, but it's Consumer of A's. My bad. Essentially we have MX Chaps, Proto, Secker Steel, and Alex. We have obviously Max H was trying to be very aggressive, trying to roam around as MX Chaps probably in their natural habitat of attacking. It's gonna be very seen to see like very interesting to see how this plays out. As a UB dying though gets Sector Steel. Obviously UB dying though has not been dying though, so not really like he's been pretty good in terms of he's only 2 deaths in the last 6 rounds, so kudos to him and the top person, so the Reaper is definitely that's his nickname by the way, the Reaper. He's definitely been putting a little bit of performance as Yubi Dangdo slowly but meticulously moves up. All right, let's check in with PaPi at the moment because they seem to not really know what they're doing except for, I mean, I was gonna say PaPi with Yubi Dangdo, but they're on the same team. So they're scoring down, but it reveals to be a snail's pace as Alex Pappy gets consumer phase, so it's a 4v4 at the moment. Um, alright, let's see the situation. We've got a minute left, and Pappy have just gone down another member with Hulk, and the sticky bombs, a very good thing from Hulk, and definitely the sticky bombs are paired with Pulse. Pulse is very good on pretty much all the maps, as he gives away his location by trying to shoot the drone. But gets a very small sight line. But you know what else is really small? My patience for bad coolers, which is why you should get Thermal Take, everybody. Thermal Take is probably the best place for coolers or RAM or cases or power supplies. You get majority of your PC components there and for a reasonable price. I actually have a Thermal Take power supply. As 4v1 goes on, as PaPi is the only one left, it's a 3v2, 2v2, 2v1. Ooh, this has changed dramatically. Bro? Question mark? Exclamation mark? This is gonna be interesting. We have Hulk. We have if PaPi can, well, he has planned the diffuser in time, as he doesn't, as Resident Sleeper wins this. But definitely, I was gonna think the MX chaps would have clutched the round, but nevertheless, Thermal Take everybody. Good coolers, really good RAM, really, really good power supplies. Oh my god, I've had this power supply for like 2 years straight. It's not 1 second even giving me a hiccup. Great power supply. Also, if you want a PC, go to overclockerzone.com, people. And if you want to support a great cause, go to Rural Innovation Network. If you want a PC backstrap chat, check them out on the website below, or you can order through WhatsApp, which is good because a lot of people don't really want to go through a website, and they have reasonable prices, really good ones. So we have Vigil Pulse, Bandit, Doc, Jaeger, Hibana, Nomad, Zofia, Thermite, and IQ. Guys, I need your opinion in the chat. Should I get put on my webcam for next week, or should I just keep it like this? Alrighty, let's see what's happening. So, finishing out, our sponsors, which thank you for sponsoring this. We really do appreciate it. As we have them, probably just reinforcing the only breachable walls, not really taking part on the entrance, but only more so the objective. As there's nothing really much to say about the drums, as there's barricades going up. God, I remember when I got the game, I was like, barricade everything. You know, they give you 5 points and stuff. But yeah, definitely, those were the good old days before all the operators and stuff. But I like Siege now, it's good. Alright, so Coolio. MX Chaps, definitely starting with everyone's looking for spawn peaks there, and they should be right to do so because there's a lot of spawn peaks in Cafe. Nevertheless, PaPi team moves up as there's already gunfire being loaded from MX Chaps already. Uh, God, where is it? Trying to go drone in the middle of a gunfight. It could be very useful as he takes cover behind that bus stop. 2 drones at the moment. And we're just checking in on the people lower ground as Jemmy Salmon can probably most likely stem himself and run the hell out for a little bit. We have PaPi. We got a PaPi supporter from Heist. How you doing, lad? Hope you're doing well. You're playing a game next week, so yeah. Regardless, we're seeing the PaPi is all bunched up, very proning, which uh, presumably wait, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the members are on their drones, bro. As Alex PaPi is the only one trying to shoot bandit charges with 1 minute and 45 seconds left. Oh my god, this is class. Can someone clip that? Like Minty, if you're still here, lad, can you clip that? Oh my god, that's great. Alright, as we see, we're slowly moving up to to Resident Sleeper. As Resident Sleeper are keeping the defense on lockdown, as Proto are moving in quite meticulously. They're taking their time with things, but they don't really have much of it. As MX Chaps goes down, as UB dying though, rather the Reaper kills MX Chaps. It's very, 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 very interesting. So as they go slow, and more in, we can see that Psycho Steel tries to plant the bomb, but obviously it gets interrupted. Psycho Steel from PaPi gets the bomb down, and if he gets the bomb down, he's gonna have a hell of a lot getting to him as the diffuser is planted. Well, not the bomb, the diffuser. So Shiv, I'm gonna say something. Give me down is level 50. Okay, we'll just get that after. But pretty much we have a 4v3, 3v1 at the moment. Sector Steel has to hold the angle down and is still there. So it's a 2v1 at the moment. If Sector Steel catches this, I swear to God, instant webcam on. We have Sector Steel reloading as Max H and Hulk tries to defuse. We've got about 20 seconds left. Still plenty of time to make a move. Hulk is moving at a very slow pace. We have about 10 seconds as if he gets distracted down, the 2v0 as Max H gets the double kill and he tries to defuse. Can he get it? Can he get it? No, he will not. And the third round rather, goes to PaPi. Very, very cool. Just by pure luck. Alrighty-o. We have round 9. Resident Sleeper on the defense and PaPi on the attack. So UB dying though is level 57 with a 1.5 KD. So Hulk is, I don't think he is cheating because you guys have like a 9-second delay. With 9 seconds in Siege, anything can happen. But I will speak to him privately, after to see what happens. Obviously, you can see the operators, and for that, I can give him a very big bannable offense from all tournaments. Okay.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Well. All right. Let's see what's happening from here. I'm just gonna really observe Hulk at the moment, as we see them just reinforce the entirety of the thing. Oh my God, I could go for something to fucking eat, and we still have another match to go. So, so it might be 3 at the moment with Resident Sleeper and PaPi. And the next map should be Council, if I'm not mistaken, and the decider map would be Clubhouse. So that'll be very, very interesting to see what happens. As we see, their defenses are pretty much spread out, if I'm not mistaken, but very, very focused on the room. As we have MX Chaps, you know, trying to, I guess, pretty much rush the enemy right here. There's some doors being broken, some gunfire already like being some rather ammunition already being shot. So it's going to be very interesting to see. Not too sure if they're celebrating or they're just shooting in general, but yeah, should be interesting to see what happens with the PaPi team. Obviously, it's going to be very, 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 very close to see what happens. All right, so Resident Sleeper obviously holding their angles, but also roaming, which is I would say with the operators they have, it's a viable option. There's no heavy operators other than Doc, so but Doc is also still a 2 armor 2 speed, so it could be very, very good. So MX Chaps, obviously I'm gonna focus on him because he's been the big MVP other than Alex, as Orbit PaPi goes down as UB dying though takes his life, and Max H goes down, so it's a 3v5 of them as PaPi gets the advantage. Hulk, consumer of A's, and Jammy Salmon. All right, let's see what's happening. I hope you guys are following, and I hope you guys do check our sponsors and our Discord server down below. We host weekly tournaments like this. All right, MX Chaps, Orbit, Proto, Sector, and Alex. There's a PaPi found the bomb, but it's doing a lot better as Hulk gets Proto PaPi down. So that's quite interesting in that regard. So let's see what's happening over here on the floor. Consumer of A is Jamie Salmon and Hulk are holding the angles as MX Chaps tries to distract them with the gunfire, but that's going to be quite I would say like lengthy to do. Not too sure what they're exactly doing, but they have more members, so let's see what happens. You know, as I spoke too soon with Resident Sleeper having 2v4 at the moment, so Consumer of A's and Jammy Salmon as Consumer of A's goes down and PaPi actually wins round 9. Is PaPi making a comeback? Can we get some fucking poggers in the chat? Hell yeah. Stay hydrated, peeps. That is very, very, very important to do. Whoopa. God, I am tired. I want fucking chicken. Alright, Echo, Pulse, Rook, Capcan, Hibana, Nomad, Ash, Nook, Nook, like Nook. Who is there? Nook switches to Thermite, and then we have Twitch. So that's very cool. So, and Capcan switches to Vigil. I like Capcan. Tom Nook? No, as in Nook, as in the operator, or Knock, as they say. If anyone's playing Animal Crossing, please invite me to your island. I need resources, and also give me turnips, and redeem your daily Nook miles, because I have not for a couple of days. For some, I don't. I like to play in the morning, not really in the night. But yeah, and any Animal Crossing fans, you know, knock knock, who's there? Um, who is there? I don't know. Your dad. Oh wait, you play New Horizons? Yeah, I do. Um, I play it on my personal Switch and also the company Switch because yeah, Echoes Battalion. Ayo, Ben, how you doing, dude? So Echoes Battalion is actually gonna be next week's co-caster. So yeah, that's gonna be pretty cool. Shit is good, my guy. Shit is good. All right, so can we get a warm welcome to Echoes Battalion because he's gonna be actually co-casting. You have a comp? Yeah. So, this is actually an organization. I own this. And I pretty much do the casting until we can find a professional caster. So we're getting Echoes Battalion as one of them. So that'll be good. You know. We don't have any Switch tournaments at the moment until we get some funding, but we do have the Switch. I'll put the friend code down below as we will be making admin accounts so we don't really have I don't have this personal account associated with it, so that should be good. He's not a professional caster, but he is probably has more game knowledge than I do, so it'll be quite interesting. So Ben, how was your dinner? Hope you're doing well. As we have Resident Sleeper and PaPi at pretty much um, equal lengths at the moment. Let's see what really happens. Resident Sleeper, PaPi, there's big explosions. Hulk probably just goes to see from above. All right, let's see. I mean that's pretty cool. Cool use of the pulse thing. PaPi has found Bombi and most likely gonna make their way there right now. Um, all right, so Hulk goes down with Bird PaPi as Bird PaPi gets the knife. Alright, it's a 4v4, so you'd be dying though. Rather the Reaper gets PaPi, so it is in a trade for trade, and there's a big, fat thermite charge from Sector Steel as Orbit PaPi gets Max H. So we're seeing pretty much trades here in terms of, you know, yeah, Endercasts. I will screenshot that, and I will um make sure of that. Is Endercast a company or are they like just is that an individual? It's a 3v3 at the moment as someone has a phone call in the game. All right, so it's 2v3. Or PaPi gets UB dying though. He's a caster. Uh it's a 2v2 at the moment as Consumer of A's it's versus Orbit PaPi. It's a 1v2 Consumer of A's and versus Alex and MX Chap. So it's gonna be quite interesting as PaPi wins round 10. PaPi's making a comeback, guys. It's a 5v5. So is that his Instagram handle or Twitter or and does he charge for casting or is he pro bono? That's his Twitter? Okay, cool. Alright, Vigil, Forest, Jaeger, Clash, Bandit, Hibana, Nomad, Ash, Sophia, and Twitch. He works for Riot, I think. Well, don't really know exactly how I'm gonna get him into Rainbow Six Siege cast. We're gonna need a Rainbow Six Siege caster. But at the moment, I'm just checking some Instagram messages. So it'll be quite interesting to get, I guess. All right, so God, so many. I'm just gonna ignore them for now because I've just been so fucking swarmed with trying to manage the Twitch chat and whatnot. But I mean, we have 10 consecutive viewers. It's I said it as a bit of a joke. Yeah, I get that. I just was like, you know, hey, it'd be cool if there was a company where you could hire professional casters or professional like players, like not as in Fiverr, but like people who want to get into that experience. But if anyone's interested in casting, please do let me know. As always, we have Aka's Battalion, who's known as Ben, who's gonna co-cast with me next week. But yeah, it'll be very interesting as PaPi makes their way up. We've been streaming for an hour at the moment, and wow, can I tell you that it has been exhausting. All right. So let's see what's happening on the defense side as Max H tries to go near his Bandito Dorito walls. Alright, so PaPi obviously is trying to uh, breach and enter and definitely get that angle. But you realize your objective is like a couple stories down, dude. I can cam aim. Can you emphasize what you mean, please? As PaPi gets the most damage out of all of us, which is probably most like fall damage and whatnot. Alright, let's see what's happening. Max H definitely fires some shots. There's definitely a conflict over there. Moving quite aggressively, quite fast and whatnot. PaPi is there as MX Chaps, the bomb holder, is out. Chaps missed the cam twice. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Cool. I'll keep that in mind, I guess. I'm not sure what you meant, but sure. PaPi, radio. Slowly making his way up, as it's a 4v5 for Resident Sleeper, and as PaPi takes Max H. PaPi has been really making names here, as he gets the Hibana explosion, or charges and whatnot. As he goes down, it's a 4v4. Hulk gets PaPi, so it's now MX Chaps, Orbit, Sucker Steel, Alex, Hulk, Consumer of A's, Jammy Salmon, and UV Dying, though, who is not dead. Alright, Leo. As we said, it's MX Chaps goes down. It's a 3v3 essentially, or rather a 3v4, unless MX Chaps gets back up. He got down from a frost trap, so he's pretty much okay. But most likely that frost is gonna go get him pretty soon. Alright, so he's gotten back up. That's good to know. Alright, Leo. So we have about 25 seconds, and for the first time in a long time, I feel like Resident Sleeper may have something in their advantage as it's a 3v3. Consumer of Ass gets Orbit PaPi. It's a 3v2 now, so it's PaPi is definitely a disadvantage. So all Resident Sleeper has to do is really hold the kills, don't really be too aggressive. As Alex PaPi goes in as Jammy Salmon tries to execute him, and let's see what happens as they are in overtime as Resident Sleeper have won round 11 and getting some friendly GGs. Hell yeah. Alrighty, so it's round 12 of the thing of the game. It's match point if let's see who's here. If Resident Sleeper get this, then they win the first round and they'll go on to the next round. But if PaPi get this, then there's one more, and that's genuinely match point. So that'll be quite interesting to see, and definitely interesting to see who goes on to the next map. As always, people stay hydrated because hydration is the hydration nation, as we say here in the industry.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alrighty, let's see Resident Sleeper, as they got a lot riding on this. If they can clutch this round, not be too aggressive, and just hold down their angles, I feel like they can win this. But PaPi have to be very aggressive in this round, otherwise they're not really going to do anything. You gotta go in there, plant a diffuser, and pretty much isolate Resident Sleeper from their own objective.
Attackers have located a bomb.
As we can see, they're pretty much focusing on points of entry, and rather than the actual objective, because the actual objective is quite open. However, the points of entry could be definitely some room for
Objective is to defuse a bomb.
frost traps and whatnot. All right, so going on, you have MX Chaps, Orbit, Proto, and Seeker Steel PaPi. So if they win this, they get to actual match point, which is a 6v6. But if Resident Sleeper win this, then they'll definitely, most likely, get to the next match. All right. So let's see what's happening. We have PaPi pushing up very aggressively as they're already in the building. Wow, that's pretty fast. Actually, no, they're not in the building, but they're quite close to. Actually, one that is in the building. It's a 4v5. PaPi does kill. You'd be dying though, so the Reaper has died at the moment. I really am willing to see what happens as PaPi gets down from Resident Sleeper. It's a 4v4 at the moment as Jammy Salmon gets him from the proning position. Let's see what's gonna happen right at the moment. Alex PaPi definitely trying to get a cheeky bit of dronage covering. Obviously 10 health can really help as oh god, who just dropped? Psyker Steel got frost trap. Oh no. That is really unfortunate. Definitely not through no fault of his own as well. But yeah. Alright, let's see them. Cause with that down of health, I don't think it's really gonna work. He tries to be cheeky, he really does. See what happens. Max H goes down, it's a Resident Sleeper 4v3 versus a Seeker Steel. And they have to be very, 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 very precise. Can we see tab kills and death? Yeah, here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here you are. That's it. Rightio, so we have MX Chaps, so we really need to push because there's only a minute left, and Resident Sleeper, who I guess are feeling that, you know, that little bit of tension as you know, they are, this is the match. If they win this, you know, then they do it. As the smokes go down, is they try to get the objective down, tries to pre-fire, tries to get the smokes out. The smokes are really good at keeping people out. As PaPi goes down, as Jammy Salmon gets MX Chaps, so it's Orbit and Alex to clutch a 4v2 situation. It's only but 30 seconds left. Why is Keen even here? Toxic. Keen even here? Alright, Jammy Salmon goes down, which means that it's about a 3v2 at the moment. About 15 seconds left. Diffuser is gone. Don't really think there's hope for PaPi, as the 2v2 I spoke too soon. So about 9 seconds left. Let's see if they can even plant, as Resident Sleeper have won this first match. GG. And Resident Sleeper win the first match on Cafe. Is excellent from a 5-7. Let's move on to the second match right now.
Waiting, I'm waiting, and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire.
Allah BB go. Ready.
Alright, everyone, welcome back to the Rainbow Six Siege Esports Schools League. I'm your host, Shiv Bagnari, and we are on round 2 for Clubhouse on Bomb. As we see, Resident Sleeper have won the last round, and if Resident Sleeper win this round, they move on to the finals, which is gonna be played against the winner of the Anti-Donna Boys versus Rebel is going to be playing them, or if we have PaPi, which means that we're going to go on the decider map. So let's get this started now. Starting off with the ban phase, we have Resident Sleeper first banning. Now, it's going to be interesting to see what they pick on Clubhouse, since we have played Clubhouse for like 3 weeks straight. I think it's been the fan favorite map. And we have Jackal. Alright, very interesting pick. And pretty practical too. Alright, let's see. PaPi is now gonna ban their attack operator. And they're taking a little bit of time to decide, but they have finally settled on Thatcher. Very cool. I was gonna say smoke, but nope. Alright, defending operators could be pretty varied um for Cafe, but I mean, let's see what happens. I think they're taking a little bit of time to decide. I'll definitely go with a Capcan or a Frost if I was them. And they have decided on Mira. Okay, cool. And Resident Sleeper are now going to ban their final operator and will take the round. So let's see what's gonna happen. We are going to get Kavera. Oh, Kavi is very powerful, but now she's banned. Now at the end of the ban phase, Jackal, Thatcher, Mira, and Kavera. So 2 boys and 2 girls. Very cool. Round 1, PaPi attacking and Resident Sleeper defending. Let's see what the operator picks are. So we have Sledge, Vigil, Sophia, Monty, Alibi, Alibi? I don't know, fucking Dark Frost, Smoke Bandit, Dokebi, and Thermite. That's very bueno. Oh, rather Maverick um, is now part of this squad. Maverick, oh god. And Dokebi switches to Monty. Alright, so Monty's very powerful on this map, and definitely has the diffuser in this case. So let's see what happens.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many
Alright,
bombs
speaking of the defenders, we definitely have some heavy reinforcements, that huge energetic energy going into the first round, the first of many, I hope. Not really, I just want my chicken. Oh, no, I'm kidding. But essentially what's happening is they're gonna go quite defensive, especially with the holograms, I think they're called. They'll definitely have that edge of, ooh, bro, I was peeking kind of thing. We're up to about 8 viewers at the moment, so we've had 8 viewers for the past hour and a half, which I really do thank you all about. I think we've got a few new followers today, which is so cool, and I really do appreciate. We've got a whole new follower. Thank you guys so much. That's so cool. So MX Chaps, definitely Monty's definitely very powerful in this map. Don't know why he's trying to snipe with a pistol, but nevertheless, Monty's quite slow. As a 4v5 goes down, you be dying though. Gets Orb PaPi. Alright, as Secker Steel, the spawn peak king, the killer of the fuck. What was it? King of the spawn kill no King killer of the spawn peakers. Like I'm trying to do like a Daniel Ricciardo King of the light breakers, but you know. Nevertheless, he's good at killing spawn peakers and he's a really good player. So as we see, there's definitely some pre-firing while the whole Resident Sleeper squad are below. So definitely some time wasting going on there, as Monty doesn't have any other gun other than a pistol. I know that, but like, not too sure why he was trying to attempt to get the camera. Monty's quite powerful, especially with another operator like DeKB, or definitely how I used them was with Thermite. But we have Proto going down as Zofia, and it's a 3v5 right now. Definitely with that knife kill, so Resident Sleeper might get a flawless round, but we will have to wait to see. Alex Chaps, Secker Steel, and Alex Pappy. Two of the three people are not in the objective, and we need one person to help with the Monty, because Monty can't exactly do things on his own unless he wants to be, how you say, like not welded, as they don't really know what the objective is, and they're actually way, way down. So finally, one of the compadrons has actually entered the building, and well, they have entered and they exited. So they've got what, a minute and 13 seconds, and trying to breaching towards their way in here essentially. Um, which I mean, there's an entrance right there, but okay, there's what we've got about a minute left, and UB Dying though definitely has a clear as sight line on them. Um, but I think that goes the two ways. Um, so Pappy's finally found the bomb, but it's definitely gonna be a tough challenge against Resident Sleeper as they have a full 5 minute stack. As Sector Steel goes down, and MX Champs and Alex Pappy goes down. If Alex goes down, um, then it's gonna be bad. As Alex gets UB Dying though, who's dead, so the Reaper just died. So MX Chaps and Alex Pappy are now going to just try to find a way around as they have about 20 seconds left. That you see those drones, well, those holograms are quite useful. There's a common tactic to stand behind them, but I don't think they're gonna get there in time unless they absolutely just rush the objective. And there's a frost trap right below. It's a 1v4. As if he can clutch this, oh no, he can't. As Resident Sleeper has won round one, the Monty was getting increasingly desperate by the situation, but yeah, should have been more coordinated within that. Very nice gold camo, by the way. So first round obviously goes to Resident Sleeper. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Let me know if there's any stuttering or any audio issues. If you can hear me all right, that'd be great to know. I also like to thank our sponsors. We have Ackery, who do GFX designs. You can contact them on the Discord with using the role at GFX Designer, which should be bright yellow, and contact them for logos, Twitch banners, whatever you need graphic design wise. You can, if you want, definitely some good coolers, RAM, cases, or AIOs with water cooling supplies, definitely go to Thermaltake, visit them on their website or their Instagram at Thermaltake underscore middle underscore east underscore. If you want to buy a PC for a very, very reasonable price and with high grade, high fast components while using the Thermaltake coolers, definitely go to overclockpcs.com, which you can visit their website, or use their WhatsApp number, which is very convenient because if you want to just know the price of a component right off, see if they can give you any discount or anything like that, it's just super useful. I cannot tell you how many it's so good to just have someone WhatsApp instead of scrolling through all those menus. As I say that, let's see what happens as MX Chaps goes slowly in. And speaking of slowly, there's not much technology development in rural communities. And if you want to support a great cause, go to Rural Innovation Network, where they host a lot of technology-based activities within Indianapolis in America. Um, and rural parts to give underprivileged children a way to catch up to the latest and greatest. We might be hosting esports tournaments there if we get enough viewers, interest, or funding. So take some interest in that. Anyways, they're just a great cause, and we like to promote them. As Max H is in a not so great situation. As we can see, he's kind of down at the moment as he is stemmed by Doc. I don't know why he was stemmed. He could have just been revived, but okay. Pappy goes down. As UB Dying, though, gets the double kill. It's a 3v5 for Pappy at the moment. I'm not too sure what Pappy's approach is, as it's a 3v4 as Sector Steel gets UB Dying, though, so UB Dying, though, is dead. Alex Pappy, definitely. One for contention as he gets struck by those bandit charges. I wonder what happens if you ban bandit as Sector Steel goes down, and it is Alex Pappy and Proto Pappy right now on the stands. And it's slowly going up. The diffuser isn't there, and we're just honestly just waiting for something to happen. Uh, Are they gonna clutch it? They might do. I've seen people clutch situations like this, but Alex and Pro are definitely a big team, especially with Orbit, and I mean, yeah, they're they're quite good. So they're trying to move in, but I'm not too sure how they can do it. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Gonna get some poggers in the chat as Max H gets Axe Pappy as PaPi gets Max H. It's a trade for trade. The smoke is going to be thrown in, definitely trying to lure him out. Oh my god, it's a 1v2 at the moment. It's a 1v. Alright, I was going to say 1v1, but Jamie Salmon got PaPi as he gets some teabagging. Oh boy. That's going to be interesting. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream after all. If Resident Sleeper win this, that'll be them moving up onto the finals. So, let's see. But if PaPi wins this, we got a decider match on Council It. So, let's see what happens. Monty, Thermite, Hibana, Maverick, Ash, Mute, Jaeger, Frost, Bandit, and Smoke. So very, very good caliber of operators. As you can see, people just on the top right hand are getting banned. Oh boy, remember to stretch when you cast, guys, because that shit is exhausting, not only to your throat, but also to your, um, back, I guess.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Radio. So as you can see, Max H, UV dying though, Hulk, Jammy Salmon, and Consumer of A's. I said Consumer of Ass for a long time, but yeah. Alright, so as you can see, the Monty approach is trying to make it work. Maybe if they PaPi come in with a little bit more coordination, we can see that happening, especially on a map like this. So, oh yeah. So how's everyone's day been going so far? Everyone doing all right? Just generally. All right. So you'll be dying though. Definitely taking the role as Doc, even though it's very contradictory. There's not many reinforcements other than these two walls with bandit charges. I mean, yeah, they are reinforcements, but I see majority of the time spent on destroying drones. It's very interesting to see how this is happening. They're obviously anticipating spawn peekers at this stage, which is why the whole Monty is like the shield is extended. But on the roof, I'm not too sure how well he'll fare. Go up, go up, and away we go. Let's see what happens. MX Chaps droning in, and let's see. All right, so they've just located the bomb, so they know where they're going, which is a good sign from them.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
All right, so they've dropped the bomb diffuser. Last week we had a pretty particularly funny moment with Buck and the bomb diffuser, and definitely some cheekiness going on from the. Oh my God, he hits the shield, bro! Clip, and oh, that's quite clever actually. I quite like that. Alrighty, so there's definitely going to be some breaching going on here as they breach the first wall and find out that there's a second. Wayo. See what happens. Doc stems him, presumably to go spawn peek, and there's a Monty, so you can't exactly do anything but waste ammo as Doc goes down. And so does Ash by the smoke. So it's consumer of Ash, PaPi. That means it's a 4v3 at the moment. It's a 4v2 rather, as Resident Sleeper are actually losing this quite hard as they've finally gotten the coordinated purchase 4v1. So Jammy Salmon with the Bandito Dorito trying to recoup and trying to get a specific angle as Orbit PaPi plants the diffuser. Shiv, I need to go figure something out. Yeah, sure, go for it. Thanks for stopping by, Minty. Appreciate it.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
Alright, so there's a 40-second plan in the diffuser, and Jammy Salmon definitely is gonna get, the, I would say the better of the situation in a sense, because he has that fast-firing gun as he just dies and PaPi wins round 3. Very, very cool. Alright, so Monty, Hibana, Thermite, Maverick, Ash, Alibi, Doc, Frost, Valkyrie, and Smoke. Very, 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 very bueno indeed. So Valkyrie goes to Bandito. Yeah, I could see as much on Clubhouse. So and Maverick goes to Dokebi. So yeah, fun fact about Dokebi, I actually have white hair like Dokebi because I was born
Defenders,
with it,
protect your bombs from being
and I
defused
think
by
Dokebi
attackers.
has like the same type of weapons that I would actually use. Hmm. So yeah, if I ever need to do a cosplay for, I mean, I have like the hair and the glasses tied down. We can see the Resident Sleeper team trying to more focus on drones and trying to not exactly get the PaPi team to I guess uh identify where they're
10
going.
seconds
I
remaining.
mean, fair enough to them, but there's not much in terms of
5
reinforcements.
seconds left before insertion.
Uh, but let's see how this goes for this round.
Attackers are
Obviously
moving.
PaPi
Locate
just
a bomb and defuse it.
surprised us last time, definitely with
Attackers
their
dropping the
Monty
diffuser.
strat. Definitely worked
Attackers have recovered the
this time.
diffuser.
Oh, but I love PaPi's EBR. It's so not PaPi's fucking Dirkaby's. That's what it is. Radio. So obviously there's some holograms going up. Holograms are quite useful, especially on Clubhouse, because a lot of people get tricked by them because they're expecting the spawn peaks. A little bit of advice for you Rainbow Six Siege gamers. All right, so we can see the Resident Sleeper team trying to wait. Does this work on number pad? Nope, it does not. Okay, but we can see the Resident Sleeper team trying to hold the angles as shots are getting fired all the way now. Trying to find the objective. It's a 5v4. Pro PaPi gets max H down. So will we see the rise of PaPi in this? We will see. We will see. We will see. As PaPi gets the fake and he gets the cameras, which is very, very, very important here. So now they have access to the entire enemy's cameras, which could backfire on them. So now they have to destroy it, which means that they lose a line of sight, which means they can also find the objective. So whippy yay yo, as they say. I'm gonna assume, yeah. So he's putting the uh what thermite charge on there. It's a 4v4 as you be dying though gets Orbit PaPi. Sector Steel most likely goes there for like just a peek, maybe like an escape kind of mechanism as PaPi's finally found Bombi. So that is very good. So Sector Steel gets some damage, definitely in the gunfight between him and Hulk. Hulk has been quite notorious this stream. As PaPi gets a double kill on Jimmy Salmon, as it's 3v3 now, so there's a trade for trade with 55 seconds left on the clock. No one really knows who's going to win this. It's a 3v2 at the moment, so PaPi gets the triple kill. So you have that skill with PaPi, with PaPi getting the triple kill. Obviously, he should have used his reinforcements there. It's a 2v2 at the moment with Monty and Thatcher versus Frost and Smoke. So for Smoke can keep them out, but they definitely can get the hit on Smoke. It's a 2v1. I genuinely do not know who's going to win this. Definitely can, Sector Steel can plant and Monty can defend against that. So I think that PaPi actually might have a quite good chance of winning this if they play their cards right, as the diffuser is planted and there's only about 40 seconds left. Hulk is the only remaining member with this thing, and he definitely tries to get the sightline on Sector Steel, but as you can see, MX Chaps definitely has that Monty to protect him, pretty much. So it's going to be very interesting to see what he does from that perspective. Tries to distract him, tries to get that headshot, but no use, nada más, as they say. Um, he's kind of cornered, and PaPi played this actually quite smart. You know, tries to pre-fire, but there's no way he can get it. Um, he does move back, but he does get a little bit of a claymore, so that is good. That is good. If Menti, if you were here, I'd love you to clip it, but yeah, Clipperino, hell yeah. Is that actually how you create clips? That's cool. Oh, God. Stretching, boys. Monty, Thermite, Sledge, KB, Ash, Rook, Duck, Frost, Bandit, and Smoke. I'm not too sure why you need an Ash other than to rush. It's gonna publish that. Title. Close calls. That's what I'm gonna publish it as. I just published my first clip.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as
Hooray!
many bombs as they can.
Rightio, let's see what's happening here. So we have Max H. We've got about 5 viewers left over here. And definitely it's been quite exhausting to do this, but I'm happy to do this. Obviously, this is big thanks to our sponsors over at Thermaltake. If you want AIOs or liquid cooling systems, cases, or some nice RGB RAM, definitely go with Thermaltake. If you want to build a PC, definitely with some good Thermaltake components, definitely go to Overclocker Zone. Contact them on WhatsApp or on their website listed down below. You can contact Ackery for some good logos, banners, or pretty much all of the above. And if you want to support a great cause in rural America for underprivileged children to get access to huge amounts of technology and potentially even hold events there in the near future, definitely go support Rural Innovation Network. Radio. So let's see what's happening in terms of the thing. So we have oh wow, that did not know that just broke instantly. But hey, the more you know, essentially. So we have them breaching through the top while the Resident Sleeper team just stay at the bottom. They have time on their side, but so does everyone in this case. But when it gets like the minute, 30 seconds, 20 seconds thing, I think that's when the defenders definitely get the advantage over there. So MX Traps is definitely um, good with the whole Monty strat. Can we get some activists in the chat? That'd be very much appreciated. I think the stream quality is quite low actually. So I mean you be the judge on that, but I think I have to change some stream settings as the Monty gets some fire definitely. And I mean like mixtape. I mean like over PaPi gets Hulk kind of thing, as they're pretty much helpless against him, which is God, it's sad to see, but it's it is I guess what is. As Monty goes backwards, it's quite dangerous to do. He does get a little bit shot from, but the whole objective of Monty is that you have to pair him with another operator so he can be quite effective. I hope the stream is not lagging or anything like that. Obviously, we have about a 256 megabyte internet connection now as a 5v2, 5v1 from PaPi, and definitely we can see PaPi winning this round. It's a flawless round for PaPi, and well done. Radio. So it's MX Chaps PaPi, Psyker Steel PaPi, Orbit PaPi, Alex PaPi, Proto PaPi, Jaeger, Smoke, Pulse, Bandito, Dorito, and Bandit. But different skin this time. And oh, there's a Habana in there too. So that's bueno. I was thinking that we should do the finals. Oh, hey hey Josh, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Uh, so yeah, I guess we have PaPi making a comeback here, which is pretty bueno, to be honest.
Locate and defuse as many bombs as they
Um,
can.
I mean, obviously, then if this happens, then we'll have to probably have the decider next week, because I think all the players would most likely be exhausted, or we'll have the decider now, as in. But if Resident Sleeper win, that means that they can, win this. Don't worry about it. It's fine. A lot of people, it's like we've been pretty much recording and streaming for the last 2 hours at this point. So, you know, I don't blame you if you got bored or something like that. Um,
5 seconds to insertion.
but God, I need to do something. 2 seconds, guys. I shall leave you with desktop audio, and I shall be 2 secondos.
Place device. Device placed.
Heartbeat sensor activated. Bomb located by attackers.
Nitro placed.
A bomb has been located. Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Drone active. Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers. Yes, up and running. 10 seconds left before insertion. Place device. 5 seconds to go. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it. Stay clear of ADS line of fire. Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers have located the bomb. A bomb has been located.
Drone activated.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. 15 seconds to go. Attackers recovered the diffuser. 10 seconds.
Swapping mag!
5 seconds remaining.
Guys, we are back. So sorry about that. Just it's been terribly tiring on me. But as you see, there's just been a very intense situation. It's been 5v3 at the moment. We've had one individual leave. Um, so I'm just gonna ask if we can he join back if by any chance. But PaPi are still winning this 5-3. We might need to. Oh, he has joined back. That's good. Um, but we might actually need to hold the finals. If PaPi wins this, which I think they will, next week, because I think after 2 hours, I think players tired, we're tired, everyone needs just a little bit of rest. So we'll host the finals next week.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many
Obviously, I just wanted to thank our sponsors. So our sponsors definitely, oh, thank you, King Joshua, by the way, and also Ben, if you're still here. Yes, I do want to hear your commentating. Would be very much appreciated. I'd like to thank our sponsors over at Thermaltake, Overclocker Zone, Acri, and the Rural Innovation Network. Right. So I hope you guys are doing well. Please do check them out at the links in the description and visit their websites and whatnot. As if these become, we have good relationships with these sponsors, we can hold bigger and better tournaments, LAN tournaments with bigger prizes other than, $5 Steam gift cards. So, you know, it's bene. Anyways, guys, I just hope you are doing well. I think that after this game, whoever wins will, if Resident Sleeper win this game, then they will be crowned, like they'll move up to the finals, else that we will play the final game next week. Let's see what's happening here. So, Resident Sleeper are moving in as Max H goes down. Is a huge gunfight going down, and at the moment, it's quite. As you can see, the lion drone is definitely affecting them, especially if they have to move due to the flashbang and whatnot. It's a 4v5 as Consumer of A's takes down Sector Steel PaPi, as we have now a 2v4 situation. PaPi getting the 2 members and Resident Sleeper getting 4. So they've got quite a bit. It's a 1v4 situation right now with MX Chaps. MX Chaps can clutch. It's easy clutch. As you can see, it's a 1v3 at the moment with only like 1 bar of HP left as Resident Sleeper wins round 9. It's very good. Is the stream, what happened to your throat, if you don't mind me asking? It just gets sore after, like, talking for, like, an hour and a half, 2 hours straight. So, yeah, pretty much it just gets sore and it kind of hurts, and I need to stop talking with that much intensity for that much longer period. Otherwise, then I can, that. Is the stream lagging or stuttering by any chance, from your side? And does it look okay? Because I feel like it's stuttering on my phone and I have to fix some settings with that. Because on my phone, it's stuttering. I don't see any reports here on dropped frames. So that is the main kind of thing. Radio. Let's get back in. So we have definitely a big starting kind of, I would say, grid. But oh yeah, now it looks better. I think I've just tabbed into the game and it's looked much better. So it was my bad, essentially. Let me just get the Twitch chat back up. In the meantime, you can see the perspective of Sector Steel of PaPi. So you can see it. Bum 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 bum. He's a turtle. Bum bum bum. Yeah, that's much smoother. That's my bad. So I hope the stream looks good for you guys, and definitely looks good for our sponsors. Obviously, would like to thank them again. We have Acri, who do graphic design. We have Thermaltake, who do, RAM, like water-cooled devices, cases, and much more stuff. many more stuff. You should definitely check them out. You have Overclocker Zone, who build the best PCs. If you want to go to Computer Plaza and to buy, or contact them on their WhatsApp for assistance. And if you want to support a wonderful organization, to the fact that we can maybe have some tournaments in the US if it goes right, then please visit the Rural Innovation Network to help them with a greater cause. And the Lion drone goes out as they are rushing quite hard. I think it's only a matter of time before a majority of the teams go down. It's a 5v4 at the moment. It's very, very close. Whoever wins this, I think if PaPi wins this, they go to match point. And if Resident Sleeper wins this, they have one more round until they go to match point. Match point is going to be very, very intense as Resident Sleeper could win this and win the entire thing. Alright, let's see. Alright. So there's flashbangs being thrown, obviously. From the defending side, the smoke's being used to be kept out, but it's only going to last for a little bit. So as it's 1 minute and 40, like 1 minute and 38 seconds, which is plenty of time to you know, attack. But it's not. It's hard to defend as it's the clock is only working against them until up and maybe until the 20 or 10-second mark. Um, because they're just gonna have it as Orbit goes down by Hulk, as Proto goes down by UB dying. The Proto gets Jimmy Salmon, Jammy Salmon rather. It's a God, it is a mess for PaPi. It's a 3v3 at the moment. And it's very, very, very intense. It's a 3v2 as Secure Steel gets Max H. So we have Hulk and Consumer of A's going down as he tries to sneaky sneak in the objective. Definitely Secure Steel is gonna go there, and MX Chap gets Hulk as Consumer of Ass goes in, and PaPi have won round 10. So this will be match point. PaPi wins this, then they'll get the match next week. I say next week because not now, because throat's killing me, and I think the players they need a little bit of rest at this point. If they're up for it, then I'm up for it as well. Also, I just need to eat dinner because, damn, am I hungry. I started this at like an hour and 9 minutes. I was like, yeah, it'll be like 45 minutes, But it's gone to an hour. God. Smoke, Finka, Mute, Jaeger, Legion, Kaid, Sledge, Thermite, Zofia, Ash, and Finka make up the match point roster. If PaPi wins this, they moved up. If Resident Sleeper win this, is another additional match point. We could see very big clutch happening. Obviously, you have two very skilled teams pitted against each other, and we can see what happens.
Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
So obviously, we can see some very, very aggressive reinforcement as the last round dawns upon them. Essentially, we've got some just like they're rushing, absolutely rushing to get everything reinforced, and it's it is pretty good. As we approach the final rounds here, I want to thank everyone. I want to thank our sponsors. I want to thank our viewers, most importantly. Without you, we would be nothing. And obviously, we just love having you here. The energy and whatnot. And definitely we'll get professional casters so you don't have to deal with me for much longer. Very nice. Right, yeah, so PaPi versus Resident Sleeper. As we can see, the Resident Sleeper are moving quite fast. They're pretty much rushing so they can just get in the objective. Well, I might play this slow and methodical. We don't exactly know at this point. But we can definitely see what happens. My apologies for pressing V and trusting the thing. But essentially, they get in and that's a big flashbang as they flash. I don't know if they don't know what the objective. I don't know if they do know where the objective is. Rather, getting Orbit PaPi, Alex, MX Chaps. Oh, and there's a big sledge from there. They're breaching below, which is going to be hella advantage to them as they get one. They get one. I mean, floor lower. When did I start esports schools? Around 6 months back, I think. Yeah, close to. I'd say maybe a year ago. Yeah, nearly a year ago. It's progressed so much so far. I want to thank our staff. Well, what little staff I have, mainly just my friends, because you know, uh, how do I say? Like, I don't actually have it. I'm rooting for Resident Sleeper. Yeah, same, dude. I mean, I'm rooting for PaPi because they're done. They're the underdogs here. But we'll see what happens as Jimmy Salmon takes Sector Steel. Definitely, Pro PaPi gets this as PaPi. If they hold it for a minute and 25 seconds, we can see what happens. Also, I started esports school about a year ago, and I think we've progressed tremendously, and I think I'm very, very, very happy with that. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. I just want to tell everyone that Microsoft or Apple wasn't built in a day. Obviously, there's a lot more work to do. As there's work done on the Pro PaPi, it's 3v5 at the moment. Resident Sleeper, we don't know what's gonna happen at this point. I think Resident Sleeper definitely gonna take the force in numbers, but we don't know what's gonna happen as Alex PaPi gets some gunfire, some shots as he goes down. It's a 1v5 at the moment, and I think Resident Sleeper might have a flawless round. If Proto captures, then Resident Sleeper have won this round. It's a flawless round for them. So that's quite good. PaPi are still there. It's match point. PaPi win this, they they do the thing, but Resident Sleeper win this, then it's actual match point, which means that they um they can actually, like, if they win 2 rounds in a row, right? Uh, then they win this, which means we don't have to do a decider match. Oh boy, I am fucking starving. But yeah, the journey of esports school has been really up and down. There was a point where I was like, I don't know if I should do this or not. But I want to give a big shout out to principal of Manor Hall and soon to be Gems World Academy, I think. To Jeremy Williams, big up to him. He actually helped me start all of this, and without him, I think I wouldn't be half as where I am. Also, big shout out to my parents for believing in me. Um, for actually making this an actual business and paying for that, getting me money to get started. Obviously, I made some bad decisions to start off with, like investing money in equipment, um, for an event which never really happened. But actually, I can use the equipment for something else, but never mind. But essentially, yeah. You saw the interview? That's Bennett, dude. Yeah. So that's me. My phone's gonna die, so yeah. After that, I think what's gonna happen is that I'm literally just gonna mute myself. I'm just gonna see what happens, because I can't read Twitch. I mean I can read Twitch, but I need to see like the the broadcast. But yeah, the interview, like, there's obviously been so many up and downs, but I think at the end of the day, we've come out the other side and we know what to do. So I'd like to thank a lot of people, like to and yeah, thanks for the viewers. Without you, we would be nowhere. Speaking of what's happening, we have a lot of um, lot of. Oh, you can do that? Oh, bro? Question mark. All right. So I really do hope that PaPi wins this, because honestly, they really deserve it. But if Resident Sleeper also wins this, I mean, it's good play on them. So it's about 1 minute and 45 seconds to hold off. It's still a lot of time to do things. Max H gets the Thatcher explosion as MX Chaps runs away, trying to get some cover. Let's see, I think there's gonna be a little bit of conflict as Orbit PaPi gets some shots down. As it's 5v4 at the moment, Sector Steel gets them both. Orbit PaPi has a very good silent as he reloads and he dies instantly. It's a 4v3 at the moment. So it's MX Chaps, Sector Steel, Alex PaPi, Proto PaPi, Max H, UB dying though, and Jamie Salmon, who is getting picked up at the moment. It's about a minute and 5 seconds as Max H goes down, so it's Sector Steel with the triple kill, and UB dying, and Jamie Salmon. Jamie Salmon's only holding on to a fraction of his health. It's 4v5. 4v2 rather. and Sector Steel goes down to 3v2 as Alex PaPi might not be able to clutch as he's under pressure. You can tell by his mass movements. Pro PaPi trying to hold the angle, and MX Chaps holding with that big boy LMG. Alex PaPi goes down as MX Chaps gets that LMG kill, and you be dying though. It's a 2v1 situation as PaPi wins the second round. GG, people. You'll see the finals next week, but until then, my name is Shiv Bagnari. I've been your host. Thank you to all our sponsors. If you want to get logos, go to Arcry. Um, if you do want to buy some really fucking good coolers, go to Thermal. Sorry for my language, but go to Thermal Take. They're gonna be good coolers, good RAM and stuff. Um, if you want to get really good PCs, go to Overclock PCs. Contact them on their website or their WhatsApp. And if you want to support an awesome organization, go to Rural Innovation Network. Thank you guys. I've been your host, and I will see you later.